looking for, as well as being able to communicate with you so you can tell me what you want in the house, what you do not want in the house. Because if we are not in the same age group, or some things do tag on Roblox, I won't be able to understand exactly what you are looking for. So I would like to produce the best possible house for you, so you would need to have Discord if you would like to commission me. Now let's get started onto the video. So first of all, I'm deleting everything I do not need, and the things that I think that I would need, I will just be putting them off to the side just in case I do end up needing them. I can just grab them from another room. So first of all, I'm just starting with the flooring, and I'm going to be doing the walls and wall trimming. So I'm just going to let you watch that with some music in the background. Here I kept going back and forth on the coloring, and I did not know if I wanted to keep the bathroom or not, but in the end I decided not to, because in the original inspiration picture there was not an extra room, it was just that one and only room. So I did not know if that's what she would like or not, but I was just struggling to like line up the little rugs, so I was just like, okay, we can just like leave it without an extra room, because that's what the original inspiration picture was anyways. Now here I am starting on the door. As you saw in the original inspiration picture, obviously it did not show that angle, so I'm just being like creative on what I want to do, and I decided to make like the cat on the door because I just find that pretty cute, and I just felt like it would be pretty cool to do that. So I guess I'll just let you watch the process. Now here I wanted the knob of the door to be that little A shape, because the first initial of my friend's name is A, so I just decided that I want to do that because I just thought it would be cute. As you can see here, there's been a huge skip because I've completed a lot of things, and that's because I just kind of forgot to record. Plus, I wanted to keep a lot of the aspects of this build, like, or how I built it, a bit more like not on screen, because the main details, I mean, because personally I just think because it's a commission, she would want it to be like a special made thing for her. So I just did not want to show every single step of the process, but I am trying to show as much as I can and as much as I'm doing. So as you can see, the room is starting to come together. I got the wall trimming, I got the bed, I put a nightstand, and I made her a little desk area. Here I just want to show you how crazy this cat plushie looked, but don't worry, I did fix it up a little bit because the eyes did look quite insane. Here you're gonna watch me rage over making a star because I've attempted this multiple times in multiple different houses and I've rage quitted every single time, but I have decided that this time I was not gonna rage quit, so I kept on pushing and pushing. And I honestly just, you should have seen me. I was losing my sanity while trying to make this star, but it thankfully did end up working out. That was until this happened. I accidentally glitched myself to the other side and I could not get back out, and I honestly just rage quit by that point. But I did end up just coming back about like an hour later to continue on with the build because obviously I wasn't gonna stop building until the build was finished. So there I'm just coloring all the stars that we just made and making them different colors. Girl with the brown hair that you can see in the background is my friend that's commissioning me, and she was just in the house while I was building and I was just chilling and I was continuing to do my thing, and one of our other friends did end up teleporting us. So this was just a very chaotic scene because in the end I kept telling her that, oh, the build was finished, but she was in dress up mode and she just did not see any of my text, so I just kept on going Amanda in the chat, and I was absolutely losing my mind. And then I started texting her on Discord and I was just spamming her, and she finally did eventually realize what's happening around her. So here I was just wanting to see how much the build cost, and it did end up costing 5.8k, which I think is like draining my money, but like it's pretty good. It's pretty good for the amount of detail in the house and everything. So I was okay with that, obviously. So here I am just showcasing the house before I trade it over to her. If you guys like my building style, feel free to commission me. As I said, my commission prices are at the beginning of the video. They are in the intro. So this is the finished build. I tried to recreate the picture she ended up sending me, but then I put my own creative touch on it because that's just what I felt like I wanted to do, and she was really happy with it. I asked her if she wanted any changes. She did not want any changes, so that's, I guess, how the build ended up looking and everything. And while I was recording, she ended up teleporting inside to me, or did she enter? Either way, I had to cut off the showing of the house short because, as you could see, she's right there. She's chilling. She wants her new house, so I had to cut off the recording short. Now let me show you the trade I got for the house. So then she traded me after all of that, and this is a trade we ended up doing for the house, which we agreed on initially, which is a Glacier Kitsune, a bunch of stallions and flyer mares, and like just a bunch of randoms. So because she was the first person to ever like officially commission me, I did give her a bit of a big discount on everything. So I gave her a discount and I let her like take the house for about 7 value, and with I didn't add up the randoms, but like I assume they weren't like worth much anyway, so I did give her the build for 7 value, even though usually for a build like this I would want around 10 to 12. But oh well, or like 10 to 15 actually, because I actually really did end up liking this build quite a lot. But she's my friend, so I did not really mind at all. So this is a treat you end up giving me, and I was in desperate need of randoms, by the way. Like, I actually, it's not funny, I have like 4 cats, and I have like some random like uncommons, and that's about it, and just a couple of neons that I just recently got from trades. So whenever you trade over a home, Adopt Me likes to kick you out of the home. So here I am getting kicked out. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. Have a lovely day. Bye, Dollets!